Hello. In continuation to the series of what's new in 2022 release Wave 1 for Business Central, in this video we'll talk about a new feature which is support for rich text in teaching tip and tools. Now, if you haven't heard about it, Microsoft actually released teaching tip in Business Central 2021 release Wave 1, aka Business Central 18, which was a new visual aid which allowed new users and new customers on Business Central to kind of self-learn the product and get educated what a page can do or what does this field mean and things like that. It was completely extensible. Partners and resellers and ISVs have capabilities to kind of extend it in their in their solution, as well as they can modify uh, if it is not available on the base app. And I'm pretty sure it was able to modify where it did existed. User had a choice to turn on and off the teaching tip whenever they wanted, as per their learning experience and understanding of the product. With this release, Microsoft had expanded the capability of uh, you know of teaching tip by allowing some rich text formatting on teaching tip. So with 2020, you know, release 2022 release, there's a capability of teaching tip where you can use links, where you can make some text bold and especially italics. So those are the three capabilities added, that you can make certain part of your teaching tip as bold, italics, or you can also hyperlink to a different page within Business Central using the teaching tip. So let's understand how you can do that. And first, let's understand what Microsoft have done in the product. So when you open your Business Central environment, let me pop this up here. And let's say you open custom page. The teaching tip normally gets activated if it is enabled for user and when he or she log in to the system for the first time. But if he or she would like to revisit the tool, they can always click or hover over the title of that page, and that shows the teaching tip as you can see on your screen. Now this gives a little bit info about this page, which is that this page is about customers, and then there is a text, the supporting text, which talks about it. But if you pay attention, there is also a hyperlink attached to it to allow opening of customer templates. And then you can go on and take the tour if needed, and wherever there's a teaching tip, it guides you there, that there is an option here on this page to create new document. When you click on this and click on new document, it kind of walks you through all that. If you are not aware about it, how you can disable it is you can go to my settings as a user, and there's a boolean to enable or disable teaching tip. So if you have understood most of the product and you don't want to follow the teaching tip, you can just disable it for yourself. So now let's understand, if you're utilizing the capabilities of teaching tip, how you incorporate these three changes: making a text bold, a text italic, and how you hyperlink to a page within Business Central. So for that, we'll open uh, Visual Studio, and just for the demo purposes, I'll remove this and we'll create a new page which will be based on one of the Microsoft table so that we can see how we can utilize it. So let's use the snippet to kind of create the page using the page, and we would like the list page. So let's create a list page. I'll give it an ID and name, say SDH, demo customer, or yeah, let's say demo customer. It's a page of type list. Application area is all, it's on list, and the source table is customer. Now I don't need the action area for the demo, so I'll hide this, and then I'll add some fields here because I don't also need the factors. What I can do here using AL extension, which is a VS Code extension, if you don't know about it, super cool. It helps you with wizards for so many things. So you can utilize that, and I'll add just some of the fields which are available in the customer table. Okay, okay, I'll add some field over there. Now to add a teaching tip at the page level, there are two properties that you need to specify here, which is about title, which is this is about demo customer. This will become your highlighted text or the bold text on your teaching tip. And then it's about text. Now here you can write the text that you want to be visible to the user when he hovers over to the demo customer page. This page, let's say, list down all your customers to identify, like this. Now, if you would like to have customers as bold, what you need to do is you need to place that text within two stars. So if you do this, this customer's word, will become bold in your teaching tip. Now, not just that, you can also add tooltips on your fields. So you can add the teaching tip on your fields. Again, the same way about title, which is, uh, let's say this is customer number. And then about text is whatever you need, like um, this is unique number assigned to this customer. Now in this case, if you want this customer to be italics, you just need to place it within single stars symbols. So this makes anything as italics. This makes anything bold. Now let's come to the last thing, which is uh, the hyperlink. So if I have to add the hyperlink here, I can do with, let's use the same customer template example. If I have to print the text as customer template, which will be the hyperlink text, I'll use customer template or just template, and I'll place this within the square bracket. So whatever is within the square bracket is identified as the text that will be displayed, followed by curly braces, and within the curly braces with a question mark, you can give the page and the page ID, and then the text that you want while you hover over that hyperlink, which is open, let's say, customer template. And that's it. You're good here with template, and then this is the text. You can create new customers. Okay. So now let's revisit again. If you have to make anything bold, that comes between two stars. Anything that you want to make italics, that comes with single star, between single stars. And anything where you have to add an hyperlink, the hyperlink text comes within the square brackets and then followed by curly braces, which list down the page that need to open, and the hyperlink text, as in the hovering over text that gets printed over there. So now what we will do is we will publish this, and we'll see how it looks on the application. So what I'll do is I'll just assign it on launch.json so that it directly pops up to that page. And let's publish this. Once I publish this, it should go back and open my browser with the exact page 50100. What happens with that is, let me change the view to list. And then if I now click on here, I'll see the text that was visible there. And I guess I went a little bit wrong. So let me go back there and see that on the hyperlink part. So what I've done is with template, which is correct, and then the page, and then the open customer titles. Is this a space is causing problem? I don't think so. I've given the hyperlink text here and then use this to kind of end the text. And that is correct. Okay, put the word template. Let me use demo template. Maybe template is a keyword, which I don't know. Templates. Let's see. Open the customer templates. Looks good to me. Let's try to publish this again. Okay. This got published again. If I click on this, it still shows this. Okay. Let me see what's there. I can see the customer in italics here. And when I click here, I can see customer in bold here. But for some reason, this is not getting converted. Okay. That's a little bit confusing because I did test it out last week. And I don't know where I'm making a mistake. Or let's see the customer page. That's good to do. Okay. Customer list. What they have done is also with customer template. Oh, sorry. Let's copy this text as it is and place it in here. Then we'll see what kind of mistakes I did. Okay. Let's start with this. Okay, so there was an extra space which I should not have, and I didn't know that they were very specific about the spaces. But it seems that there is an extra space which doesn't convert it to the way it should be, which looks a little bit funky, but that's how it's been done. So now it should show me the hyperlink text, which now it shows, and the hover over text also. And when you click on it, it just navigates to that page which you wanted on your hyperlink. Now, so remember this because I learned while recording this video that there should be no space between the square brackets and the curly brace. Oh, sorry, the brackets, the other set of brackets that you're using, so that the hyperlink should work. So three things to remember: to make anything italics, single star, the text. Anything bold goes within 2 stars, and then anything that you need to hyperlink follows this pattern, a static pattern without any spaces. So before we move ahead, I already have received some questions around it, which is it possible to use other objects other than pages? So the answer at this point is no. It's only limited to have pages in the hyperlink. You can't hyperlink to a table or to a report for that matter, or for any other object for that matter. So right now it's only limited to hyperlinking a page. And hope in future we see those functionalities, this functionality expanded to other objects, because it'll be cool to have running a report from that, and getting some inputs based on the report that I'm running, and having an option to filter out a report or a page from the hyperlink. And maybe I'm being super optimistic right now, but that's how I feel about it. So let me know how you find this video, and are you using teaching tip or not in the comment section. Do share the video to your social media networks, and if you haven't, please do subscribe to the channel. Till then, goodbye and see you in the next video.